Good morning, guys, and welcome. So recently started a project to build a shed in my backyard, and I just wanted to take you along for that journey. Let me take you out back and show you the location where we're building the shed, and we'll go from there. So I have this old concrete pad that's been here and no longer gets used for anything, so I'm going to use this as my foundation for the shed. So one challenge I'm going to have is the pad has settled quite a bit and is not level, so I need to figure out a way to level up the base of the shed and get that set up. So this is what we're starting with. So this morning I had a very large package delivered to my driveway. Good thing to wake up to. Today is day number 1 of my shed build project, and I'll take you out here and show you what I have to start with. So here's the nice package I had delivered this morning. So I'm hoping I have the majority of the materials I need delivered. I'm sure there'll be a few things I'll have to still go pick up, but I think as far as the framing goes and getting this thing underway, I think I have everything I need. So first thing I need to do is haul this material out to my backyard where we're going to build the shed. So here's a bird's eye view of the work site from the door to nowhere. I can explain that later on. I can show you what the door is. But anyway, this is where we're building the shed. I'm working on getting the initial box leveled up and squared. Our concrete pad is sloping away quite a bit from the house. It's been settled and cracked, and so it's going to take some doing to get the floor joists, frame, and everything leveled up. So that's what we're working on this morning. So since my concrete pad is so uneven, I need to level it up. And I found the simplest way to do this is to find the highest corner on the surface. So on the pad, my highest corner would be the top left as you're looking at it there. Find that corner and then level everything up to that specific corner. So luckily I have a lot of extra blocks and bricks laying around from other projects I'm able to use to level up everything. So once that level, then we had to square up the box. Easiest way to do this is to go across the diagonals and measure from corner to corner and make sure that if it's square, then the measurements should be equal on 2 different diagonals. So once we got it square, I put a couple braces on just to hold it in place while we're putting joists on and messing around with doing other stuff. After measuring out where the joists go, 16" on center, we're putting on the joist hangers. So we found it was just easier to nail the joists on with the nailer before putting the hangers on, and then just sliding the hangers up to the bottom and screwing those in. Just nailing them probably would have been sufficient, but the hangers just give it a little extra support. So the size of the plan is 10 by 12, and the joists run on the 10-foot side. So I bought 10-foot pressure treated 2x6s. Of course, the 10-foot pieces of lumber aren't exactly 10 foot. Most of them are a little bit longer, so I had to cut several of those down to the 10-foot. Actually, this was a mistake when putting this together, because the size of the overall outside dimension of the deck should have been 10 feet and not the size of the joists. So later on I had to go back and remove one of the rim joists and cut down the joists so that the 10 foot would include the width of the rim joist, which is 1.5 inches for each one of those. So, lesson learned there. Okay, want to show you what we've got completed today. So basically, I think we're right on schedule for what I had planned. So we got the flooring all framed in, all the joists put on, the joist hangers. Everything leveled up and square, and we're ready to start putting on the floor sheeting. So it's always fun when the plywood that you need is at the bottom of the stack, right? So this is where we discovered that we didn't cut the floor joist short enough. I guess that's a better problem to have than cutting them too short. Anyway, we didn't allow for the width of the rim joists within the 10-foot outside dimension of the whole shed. So we removed one of the rim joists and cut that down. Not a big deal, just kind of a hassle to have to deal with, especially since we had nailed those rim joists on. So before laying and screwing down the flooring, this is a really good time to check that your framing is square, because once you put that flooring down, there's no way to adjust it. So make sure it's square, and then when you put your flooring down, it'll set it all. Make sure that all the framing from that point up should fit together as planned. So we are using 3/4 inch tongue and groove OSB for the flooring. Should make the floor very solid and be able to hold anything that we'll be putting in it for sure. So this is where we are. We got the joists and rim joists, everything framed up, and the decking all cut and laid out, and about 1/3 of it is fastened down. And today was our last day of summer, I believe, and the storm is heading in. We've got everything covered up. Hopefully it'll be able to stay dry for the next couple of days. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful for your next build project. If so, let me know by clicking the thumbs up link and consider subscribing. In the next episode, we'll be building a roof truss template and all the trusses for the shed. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.